Hello everybody, I am back from my sabbatical break, and wow, there are a lot of things I wanted to talk about, but I'll get more into that in the next couple of videos. But this time, let's predict one of the matches from TLD and TLC. So first off, on TLD, or is it BLT? I don't know what's going on. We got 6 matches. One match already happened. Mike Swanson defeated Grimm in a no-holds-barred match. And I'm surprised the stipulation name isn't even a ladder match. Well, there's no championship on the line. And a chairs match. It would have been great if all the matches contain at least a special stipulation match. If it's a tables match, ladders match, chairs match, and BLT match. So at least we got a tables match, but I don't know why we don't have a ladders match or chairs match. So yeah, I am grateful that Mike Swanson gets a big W over Grimm himself. And unfortunately, Grimm's heel turn was short-lived, and I'll get into more of that in the next couple of videos. So congrats to Mike Swanson. He wins nothing. Yeah. Obviously, there's no titles on the line, and Grimm is not even a champion. So, yeah. And then we got a special singles match, no stipulation. A match between Tony Cheney and Dominik. Chua. No tag team titles are on the line because Onslaught is currently out of action. In case if you have seen what happened at Solid Steel Series, Onslaught was, oh man, I don't know what to think. It was one of the best match in 2019 for GTS Wrestling. As for Dominik, he's gonna win for his honor. In the next match, we will have Kurt Bale versus Francesca for 2 championship match. And this isn't even going to be a BLT match. It should be a ladder match with 2 titles up and above. So the US title is going to be on the line along with the legendary title. Are we going to see Francesca 2 belts, or we're going to see Kurt Bale holding the 2 belt once again? You know, I'm going to be honest. I would love to see Francesca holding 2 belts. However, I had a feeling that Kurt Bale is going to walk out with the US title and the legendary title. Oh, and not to mention that Doo-Hop versus Drunken Leather already happened, and it ended by a referee stoppage. So the match ended in a no contest. But I'm surprised that the match did not end it by a disqualification. Okay, that would be freaking stupid, considering that BLT match is already known as a no DQ match. Ace Hitman Jones is set to have an open challenge for the GTS Intercontinental Championship, and it's going to be a BLT match. So his mystery opponent is possibly going to be a returning superstar, or maybe someone who's not even booked for BLT. So I'm guessing it could be one of the members of Legendary. It could be Joe Dice, it could be Jay Cage, it could be Jay the Key Evans, who, by the way, is retiring next year. So I'll get into more of that as well. Who's going to walk out with the IC title? Whoever is the mystery opponent, he's going to walk out with the GTS Intercontinental title. And we're probably going to have a main event between Joe Wolf and Hollywood Hooligan for the GTS Championship match. And it's also going to be a tables match. So as for this match, I would love to see Joe Wolf holding maybe much longer, but unfortunately I had a feeling that Hollywood Hooligan is going to walk out with the GTS title once again. And there you have it, folks. BLT has been concluded. And next up, we'll talk about TLC, tables, ladders, and chairs. First up, let's talk about The New Day, Big E and Kofi Kingston versus The Revival, Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder. in a ladder match for the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championship. As much as I would love to see the Revival winning back the SmackDown Tag Team titles again, unfortunately one of the two members of the Revival are gonna leave in the next few months, so I don't see it happening. So I'm guessing Big E and Kofi are gonna walk out with a SmackDown Tag Team title. Next, we will have Rusev versus Bobby Lashley in a tables match, and good God Almighty, why can't we stop this storyline? Because this storyline between Rusev and Bobby Lashley, including Lana, was a stupid idea from bad creative. And that's not all. I wasn't even bothered watching Raw, and I didn't even know what's the story. I only seen one of the highlight moments on YouTube, but I don't seem to be interested. So I'm gonna go for Rusev as the winner. And honestly, I think they should book this match as maybe put Lana in a pole or Lana in a shark cage. Whoever wins gets to have Lana. Instead, we will have just a tables match. That's it. I mean, who would have thought if Lana is gonna get put in through the table? Could be a foreshadowing. Next up, we got the Viking Raiders. Eric and Ivar are gonna have an open challenge for the WWE Raw Tag Team Championship. Previously, they defeated the Street Profit on Raw for the tag team titles, and this time they're probably going to face the OC. However, the Viking Raiders will remain as the Raw Tag Team Champions. Next, we will have Bray Wyatt versus The Miz. This time, The Fiend is not going to defend the Universal title, which is probably a good thing. Why? Because The Miz and Bray Wyatt never had a feud before, and despite the fact they had matches in the past, but they never had an actual feud. So instead, Bray Wyatt comes after The Miz and his family. But the question is, whatever happened to Daniel Bryan? Well, I guess The Fiend versus Daniel Bryan is not finished yet, as these two will collide at the Royal Rumble. As for the A-lister versus the host of Firefly Funhouse, I want Bray to win, and I think he's going to win it. Next, we will have Alistair Black versus Buddy Murphy. And here's the thing, why can't we have a chairs match? I mean, we at least got a TLC match, ladders match, tables match, but why not a chairs match? I mean, same question goes for Bray Wyatt versus The Miz. Okay. So as for this match between Alistair Black and Buddy Murphy, I'm gonna have to go for Alistair Black. We're also going to have two TLC match. Roman Reigns versus Baron Corbin, or is it King Corbin first? Sorry, cause I haven't watched WWE program for a long time, so don't at me. Anyways, Roman Reigns versus Corbin. How many times have we seen this match? And it's going to be a TLC match, and nothing is at stakes. No titles on the line, no nothing. I mean, the ladders are freaking pointless. Obviously, I'm gonna go pick Roman Reigns because why the hell not? Because Vince McMahon loves big sweaty men. Vince McMahon loves Roman Reigns. And afterwards, Roman Reigns is gonna go on the road to WrestleMania, win the Royal Rumble, and headline the biggest show of the year. The main event of the evening will have the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane, taking on the team of Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair in a TLC match for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Well, this could be predictable, or is it? Could be a great match. There could be, well, do you think Ronda Rousey is gonna make her shocking return on that night? Or, nah, I don't think so. Because she'll probably return at the Royal Rumble. You know, I'll be honest. I think that Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair are going to walk out with the WWE Women's Tag Team titles. And we will going to see Becky 2 belts again. And that concludes the prediction video for TLC. With that said, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe for more content. And don't forget to tap that little bell so you don't want to miss one of my recent videos on YouTube. And as always, peace and good day.